Today on the Financial Wolf channel, we are going to be talking passive income, and we're going to figure out whether passive income is just another financial scam out there on the internet, or if it is truly realistic to make money while you sleep. To form a conclusion on whether passive income is a scam or not, we're going to be looking at videos the three main financial gurus, Gary Vee, Grant Cardone, and Robert Kiyosaki, made on the topic of passive income, and we're going to be looking at the points they made in their video. And then based on those points, of course, I'm going to be letting you guys know at the end of the video whether I believe passive income is a scam or whether I think it is a great way of making money going into 2020. So the first video we're going to be reacting to on the topic of passive income comes to us from the man himself, Gary Vaynerchuk. And this video that we're going to be reacting to is titled, "The Truth About Passive Income." And from what I'm seeing so far, it looks like he is responding to a question he got from one of his subscribers about the idea of passive income. So with that all being said, guys, let's go ahead and see what he has to say about passive income.
Tommy asks, Gary, isn't working long hours an old school mindset? Why not focus on building wealth via passive income?
Tommy, I think both work. I think that when people say, hey, let's do passive income, they go into like Spam City, USA oftentimes. I have passive income when I'm investing in early stage startups that then go sell for 400x and I didn't do anything. I made money. Shit, I made more money on my passive income probably than my hustling.
So he's not calling passive income a scam so far. He's just saying that you need to be a little bit careful with it. A lot of people don't really understand that passive income isn't entirely passive. You have to either put some money up front or you got to put some time up front. And in this case, with his passive income, he put some money up front investing into these early stage startups.
They both work, but please make sure that your passive income has practicality to it, because all the people that have tried to create systems and automate their cash, there's been a very small percentage of people that have been able to lay on the beach while they collect money on the internet. A lot of that stuff is completely ludicrous, and I promise you the ones in the 1% of passive income spent a boatload of hard work and hard time to get to that evergreen place up in the sky.
So passive income is, again, not what a lot of people think. People on the internet with those YouTube pre-roll ads are always like,
oh, you can make passive income while you're laying on the beach. You can drive Lambos, fly in private jets, and you'll only need to work a couple hours a week.
These gurus are really a lot of times BSing you just so they're able to sell their courses. People like Ty Lopez a lot of times are selling that lifestyle to you and telling you only need to work a couple hours a week and buy my program and you'll be making millions of dollars per year.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. It's fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Knowledge.
And 99.9% of the time, there is just so much more to passive income than just laying on a beach, putting in no money and no work into something and making millions of dollars per year. That just doesn't make any sense. If it sounds too good to be true, usually it is way too good to be true.
And so, I think that there's an enormous, massive misunderstanding that there are almost zero people that have pulled off substantial success without putting in real time and effort. Now, we all have different ambitions and goals. Do I think that it's easier to create $60,000 a year in passive income on the internet today? I sure do. And if that's what your goal and ambition is, that's more practical than millions. Millions of dollars in passive income on the internet, smoking weed in Jamaica while it just keeps coming in is just not as real as you think, partner.
Jeez, he got a little aggressive there. That's what kind of scares me about Gary Vee. He's always so mad at the camera and I feel like he's yelling at me. I'm like, I didn't even do anything. I didn't ask this dumb question. Why are you so angry? I feel really bad when he's like really angry at me, but I guess that's just how he is, how his personality is, so I gotta get used to it. So guys, the moral of this video is pretty much that passive income doesn't come from nothing. You have to either put some time into something or some money to start making passive income on a consistent basis. Some examples of passive income sources I have are number one, my vending machine business. I put some money up front to buy a vending machine, and now that machine brings me pretty passive income every single month. And a second, more recent source of passive income I have is actually with this YouTube channel. Now that I'm monetized on YouTube, not only newer videos that I'm making for the channel, but older videos are also bringing me money on a consistent basis. But I had to put that time in up front to actually make those videos, and I also had to spend about a year getting my channel monetized. So overall, I really do find Gary V's opinions on passive income valuable, but we're far from making our decision whether passive income is a scam or whether it is not a scam. Now let's take a look at some other gurus' opinions on passive income. Alright everyone, next we're going to be taking a look at a video by Grant Cardone titled Passive Income versus Earned Income. I'm really excited about what Grant Cardone has to say about passive income. You guys know how much I love Grant Cardone based on that exposed video I made about him, but I'm still excited to see what the man of real estate has to say about passive income, because I'm sure this man earns a lot of it.
I'm talking to you about 3 types of income today. If you don't know what they are, by the way, I'm going to tell you nobody does. Number 1, earned. Okay, you go to a job. This is what people say they hate. Don't hate on your earned income, folks. You ain't going anywhere without a job. Nobody on this planet has ever made it without doing that first. You have to do this first. If you can't figure out how to increase number 1, I guarantee you will never do real estate. Portfolio is the second. Let me just finish this thought. The portfolio, and the third one is passive, okay? These are the 3 types of income. Now,
So basically he's saying the 3 types of income are number 1, earned income, where you're working a job or actively working in a business to earn money. Number 2, portfolio income, that's your real estate income, that's your stock market income. And then you have this passive income, which he hasn't really defined yet, but Gary Vee did define it as investing into companies and getting money in return. And I also kind of defined it by investing into vending machines or a YouTube channel and getting money coming to you consistently without actively putting in a lot of work. But I'm really curious what Grant Cardone has to say about passive income. Hopefully he gives us a little bit more detail on this, because Grant Cardone is known for general information. But hopefully by the end of this video, he will have a definition for us on what passive income is.
real estate would typically fall under this by definition. By definition, passive means you're not involved, okay? And maybe that's why so few people understand passive but don't actually get it. You got to get in this real estate game, okay? I talk about apartments, not shopping centers. I'm not talking to you about office buildings. I'm telling you, get in the apartment game. You control the freaking property, bro, and you control everything.
So from this video, Grant Cardone defines passive income as earning money from a rental property. And he also defined earning money from a rental property as portfolio income. I can kind of see it as both, because typically portfolio income means you're earning money from an asset, and a house or an apartment is an asset, but it also generates pretty passive income. So I really do like Grant Cardone's point that earning money from real estate is an excellent way to earn that passive income on a monthly basis. Some other things he said about passive income is that it's important that you put some money up front and understand that passive income doesn't come from nowhere. He emphasized the fact that a ton of people hate earned income, but in reality, you need that earned income to build up capital to generate passive income sources, especially if you're taking that real estate route. You're not going to get $20,000 or $50,000 for a down payment on a property out of nowhere. You're going to need to earn that through hard work instead of just laying on a beach and getting money passively. So guys, although I have some mixed opinions on Grant Cardone, I did really like his insight on passive income, and this is mainly because he's a big-time real estate investor. He knows a lot about passive income because his business model is largely passive. So now lastly, we're going to take a look at Robert Kiyosaki's opinion on passive income. So the video Robert Kiyosaki made on passive income is titled "The 3 Different Types of Income Streams You Need to Learn - Robert Kiyosaki London Real. I'm excited to see what Robert Kiyosaki has to say about passive income and different types of income streams. So guys, with that all being said, let's get into the video and stop my rambling.
The other thing the poor don't understand is the number one expense for most people is taxes. And yet we don't even see it. Isn't that weird? You walk around and you look at the paycheck and say, that doesn't seem right. And you don't realize that the government's got a huge hand in your pocket and you are doing nothing to minimize that. Again, this is what's very different about the rich and the poor.
Hold on, I gotta stop this right here before we actually get into the topic of different income streams. But look at this guy's glasses. They're so ugly. Why would he wear glasses like that? I feel like when he walked into the eyeglass store or wherever you get glasses, he literally purposely picked the ugliest ones because I have never seen glasses that looked worse than that. But we're done hating on this guy's glasses choices, but they're pretty bad.
Well, the reason the rich don't work for money is number one expense is tax. See, there's three kinds of income: earned, portfolio, passive. So earned income is if I get a job, that's earned income. If I'm a doctor or a programmer, that's earned income because I'm working for it. If I buy, let's say, Apple for $10 and I sell it for $20, that's portfolio income, capital gains.
Yeah.
But passive income, which is cash flow, is never taxed. So
basically what he's saying is there's three types of income. He's saying basically the same thing that Grant Cardone said. He said there's earned income, there's portfolio income, and of course there's the famous passive income. Now I'm excited to see what he has to say about passive income specifically, but so far he said that you really don't get taxed on passive income sources, while with portfolio income you're paying that capital gains tax, and with earned income you're paying a regular tax rate. And the reason the rich stay so wealthy is that they are investing into passive income sources so they avoid paying as much money in taxes.
it's not, and so these guys are screaming right now in America, tax the rich. I said, good luck. Because most of the guys complaining, they don't know there's three kinds of income. And the rich don't have jobs anyway. They have assets. And so the average schmo out there, poor guy, sent the kid to school. They don't learn this. So that's why in Fake, as you were talking about it, there's a newspaper article about Jared Kushner. Yeah. And he explains how the Trumps and the Kushners don't pay taxes and make millions of dollars. And the reporter couldn't understand him because our schools will never teach you that three types of income.
That's very true. A lot of people who are like, tax the rich, tax the rich, tax the rich, don't understand that the rich's income is very hard to be taxed. They have that passive income, which isn't really taxed according to him. So I'm guessing that it's pretty hard to tax income from assets like real estate or dividend income. I ended up watching the rest of the interview with Robert Kiyosaki about the different types of income streams. And honestly, the rest of what he said wasn't really all that significant. He was basically saying the same things as he said in the beginning of the video about how passive income is great because the rich use it to avoid paying a lot in taxes. He didn't give a whole lot of specific examples other than how he invests in real estate and how he doesn't pay a lot of taxes because he does that. So the point that Robert Kiyosaki made is the rich use passive income because they get to keep a lot of what they make because they pay almost no taxes when they're generating income through assets. But guys, all in all, I definitely found the opinions of Robert Kiyosaki, Grant Cardone, and Gary Vaynerchuk helpful in my decision whether passive income is a scam or it's a realistic way of making money going into 2020. So everyone, I've come to my conclusion that passive income is not a scam. Although it isn't true that passive income can be made with no time or no money up front, it's definitely still possible to earn quite a bit of passive income going into 2020. For example, with my YouTube channel, I'm currently generating a good amount of passive income every single month, and it's happening because I put that work in up front. I didn't just have passive income coming to me through YouTube all of a sudden overnight. It took a long time to actually build my YouTube channel up where I'm generating some money every single month Now everyone, with that all being said, I hope you guys found this video interesting. If you did, please be sure to drop a like and leave me a comment down below about your thoughts on passive income. Now everyone, thank you so much if you made it to the end, and peace out.